Hello everyone and welcome. I am going to do a reading for you today. And they're calling me to say when I finished my last reading and I put all the cards back in the deck, and then as I moved the cards over here, I had Hathor flip out of the deck. And then this little deck here, I had 144 and Cosmic Connection flip out. So there is something to do with this collective that is here right now that, you know, is really connecting with that divine feminine, that Hathor energy, Egyptian. You may want to look that up. You may feel a really deep connection with that. There's some kind of a nurturing motherly energy that really wants to come in here and to bring you that. It feels like love and peace. It feels like needing to be held, needing to be loved. You know, possibly abandonment, rejection, that kind of energy that you may have experienced. But Hathor showed up in the beginning of this along with that Cosmic Connection to say that, you know, even though you feel that way, you are deeply loved, and you will find that kind of a connection that you came here to experience that, and now that you have, you understand it. And there is a deep sense of love that they wish to relay to you. So if you resonate with that, that is a message for you. If you don't, leave it for somebody else. It's okay not to resonate. Not everybody will resonate with every message. This is, you know, a group of people. So if you're here, there's a message in it, and if everything resonates, hey, that's fantastic. But if it doesn't, leave it for someone else. Because the divine doesn't put me on here to just speak to one person. And sometimes I get very specific messages, and if those are yours, please take them. If they're not, that's okay too. What are we getting here for these little cards here, Spirit? Okay, they're wanting me to show this. Merkaba activation. I had the Merkaba come out recently. Okay, look at this. Venusian Galactic Council and the I Am. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This I Am here is a confirmation for me. I am planning on starting a podcast. Oh my, look at that. My candle just went out. And I see the light flashing. Spirit is wanting me to talk about this. Okay. Don't let anybody dim your light, is what I'm being told. And a message to me as well that Spirit is bringing to me, because I have been encouraged to start a podcast for quite some time, and I have kind of, in fact, I even have my cover page and everything for it. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I got it ready exactly with what the message that they want me to bring. And this card that comes out here, the I Am Presence, is a healing that I have put together that they want me to upgrade with light language and bringing light language into it. And what I am told is that I am going to be bringing information, energy updates, and activations and initiations to the general public, whoever it is that wants to view those podcasts. I'm not sure how often that will happen, you guys. They haven't, for sure it'll be once a month, maybe more. I don't know, I may do informational and then an activation after that to be able to help, but they're bringing this to me. So they're putting me in my place, and they're making me say what I'm going to do to make sure that I actually do it. So they're bringing me this energy here of the I Am I Am presence. And the Merkaba activation as well has to do with my podcast, because I am going to be talking about walking that center line, and I've talked about this before about how we can't just be light or dark, that we're both of them, and it's about finding that balance within the duality. That is where we are present. That is where we can experience, and that is what they want me to talk about. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. Oh, I feel like I've got mascara underneath my eyes. Look at that. Me worried about how I looked. And on a podcast, you don't really have to worry about that. It's usually just voice. Okay, you guys. That is what they are bringing to me. And the Merkaba is the masculine, feminine, the light and the dark, all of that. And I talked about how at the beginning, how Hathor had come out and wanted to bring in that nurturing love. And that's what the Venusian energy is all about. Venusian energy is all about love. I mean, Venus is love, right? We talk about it being love. So they are bringing this again in different ways, in how they are displaying that everything that happens for a reason. Nothing is an accident. I could have been like, oh, big deal, Hathor fell out, with the cosmic connection and the 144 card, But they told me I needed to talk about that. Oh, look at this. Ancient. Yes. Okay, Spirit, I get it. So they're talking about, oh shoot. That's the surprise card. Let's see if I can get it down here. Without too much disturbance. Nope, there's more than one there. Okay. This card here, and it's interesting how emoji question mark, because this is a surprise and this is a surprise. Okay? So they're talking about something that's going to come into you, that's going to, it almost feels like complete you in some way. Something that you have been looking towards, or something that you have been looking for, that makes you feel nurtured and loved, and that you are doing something of purpose. Okay? That's what it feels like. It feels like you're looking for something that, and it's interesting because I talked about a deep hunger in one of my readings recently. How there's a deep hunger, and that's kind of what this is feeling like. Like there's a deep hunger within you, but you're going to find out what that is to fill it up, but it's going to come in a way that you did not expect. Okay, and you're really not going to know how you feel about this with this questionable emoji here. It's like, what do I do? Am I thankful? Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I right? You may experience a roller coaster of emotions. They're saying, and I'm sitting here with this pointed up, and it's showing royalty. And I feel like this card wants to be in the reading. So let's see if we can just get a couple. How many is here? I can take that. There's 3. I can take that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? Shadow work. We've got the mandala and remorse. Remorse. So many things are coming in with this remorse, but the biggest is with, we talk about the thought I saw Atlantean energy here somewhere. I said Atlantis, didn't I? Anyway, what I'm getting is with this ancient energy here is there has been kind of a power struggle in some way. Spirit, I need you to be a little more clear about this. I'm hearing too big for your britches. Now that can go in a couple of different ways when they say that, too big for your britches. Spirit, I want some clarity on this before I go any further. I'm getting some messages, but I really want remorse. I want some clarity on this remorse, please. Three of Wands in reverse. This is about going in a new direction when we see the Three of Wands. So you're remorseful for something you did in your past. Something in your past that is holding you back. It's like an energy that you're not willing. Well, you would like to, you don't feel that you're deserving to let go of it. Something that you've done, a direction that you took, something you did that affected someone else in a big way. It feels like it could have affected, especially when I brought on the motherly energy right away with the Hathors. It feels like family oriented. It could have to do with children. It could have to do with, I'm even hearing someone gave up a child or aborted a child, that kind of thing is what I'm hearing. So it is that rejection, that abandonment energy, you know, making that choice and headed in that direction. For the direction that you took, you're feeling remorse. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I really do feel that this is surrounding some kind of an abandonment, rejection, possible loss of a child in some way, whether you give it up for adoption. It's a death to you. Can you give me a little bit more, Spirit? That's what it feels like, but can you give me just, okay. That feels so specific. Feels so specific. But even if it's just for one person, you guys, Spirit really wants to let you know that we all make decisions in our life that, you know, sometimes we regret. And we make the best decision with the information that we have in the position that we are in that moment of time. Okay? And if we had the choice to make it again, we might make a very different decision. But we don't have the experience that we have now. So when we hold ourselves back with guilt, we don't allow ourselves to be able to move into a timeline where we can actually release that energy and perhaps change that for someone else, right? Because that's what it's about. We want to be able to circulate that energy and integrate that energy so that we understand and that our general collective understands that, and they don't have to go through that pain. That we've done it already. Okay? Let's see what else we have here. The Emperor. Okay. Alright. And I turned this around. It was in reverse, just like this was, and I turned the whole thing around. Yeah, and then we've got the Daughter of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Yeah. You may have been forced to do this, even. You may have been forced to give something up. This could, okay, I don't even want to go into some of the things you may have been forced to do, or the reasonings that you may have been forced to do this, but I'm seeing like just a fragmented heart. as I'm talking about this, there's a fragmented heart. Ushanihai, Ushanihai, Chishanaha, Chishanaha, Ushanihai, Kikana, Kikana, Mishnamai, Mishnamai, Awaha, 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 Awishane Kihanai, Awishane Kihanahai, Awishane Kihanehai, Awikane, 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 Ushnahana, Ushnahana. So I'm going to box up this energy here. I'm going to box it up. And I'm going to move into a different energy that is going to bring opportunity to you to be able to shift out of this. So let's see, I want a different deck. I want a different deck for this. I'm going to use this one here. I'm really guided to this fantasy deck here with this. So you also may have had, you know, people in your life that always told you to get your head out of the clouds. Right? Too much imagining, but that was your escape. That was how you escaped. And I did not expect this reading to come out when I started with the Nurturing Mother. But let's see what is, and there's the Ten of Wands. It's the end of suffering. Okay? So what we want to do is, what was the purpose of this to bring you into? What is the vibrational energy that wants to come through on the light aspect of this? I feel like there's a lot of compassion here. Suddenly I see. Okay. A lot of messages that want to come out here with this. This is very specific, you guys. Bottom of the deck, I have strength. Okay. Could not have planned that. Shadow work here as well. So let's see what we have. So we have the Two of Swords. Oh, look at that. There's the Tower. We had surprise here. Not knowing how to feel. A mixture of emotions. King of Cups. King of Cups can sometimes have the air of not having emotions because they've learned how to control them. Okay, Four of Swords is about healing. There's that Ten of Wands that they showed us. There's the Five of Cups. Remorse, which we've got right there, right? Regret. I'm so sorry, you guys. And there's the Emperor. Didn't we see? We saw the Emperor come out for this when I asked for clarification of it. And here's the Eight of Swords. Yeah, trapped. The illusion of being trapped is what that's about. The illusion of being trapped. Yeah, this basically talks to me about the story I just told you about, moving through that healing, releasing all of these burdens, that we have. Looking back on it, what can I learn? Taking control of your own life here. Being the authority in your life. Because it's an illusion that you were trapped. It's an illusion. And I ask for what this can bring you in the light aspect, strength. This is going to show you how to become a teacher, I feel. Like you are going to be able to share something. You're going to be able to share. Where are we? What am I bringing in? I'm looking here for something, but I don't know what. Let's see what the runes have to say. I'm guided to do the spread that they have on here, and what they say is the 3 rune layout. The first rune represents the overview or your situation or query. So what is right? It represents the question. Second rune represents the challenge. And the third rune represents a possible course of action that could be taken. Okay? So let's look at these 3 runes here. So rune number 1, Spirit. There's rune number 1 right there. What is rune number 2? Oh, okay. Focus stuff, you guys. There's rune number 2. Number 3. Please don't throw it on the floor, Spirit, so I have to get up. We just want 1. Okay, the first rune is the overview. Kinaz. Vision, revelation, knowledge, creativity, inspiration, technical ability, vital fire of life, harness power, fire of transformation and regeneration. So this has given you almost like a footing. It has put a fire underneath you. So whatever it is that you have created out of this, or you are going to create out of this, is because of this. Okay? The light that is going to shine upon this. Interesting. Number 2 represents the challenge. Perthro. Uncertain meaning, a secret matter. Yeah, there you go, it's secret. A mystery, hidden things and occult abilities. Initiation, knowledge of one's destiny. Knowledge of future matters. Determining the future or your path. So this is an opening for you. Okay? This is an opening for you. How do you want to address this? Is this something you want to reveal? Is this something you have kept hidden? It almost feels like this is something that has been kept hidden within the shadows of your depth, and not allowing that to come out. And the challenge is going to be to reveal that secret, because revealing that secret really puts, or will put you into a state of vulnerability, and you will have to trust that the divine is leading you in the direction that you need to go for your best and highest good. Okay? And then the course of action that could be taken. Berkana, birth, look at that. Something new, creating something new. General fertility, both mental and physical and personal growth. Liberation, regenerative power and light of spring. Renewal, promise of new beginnings and new growth. Come on, you guys. I can't even make this up. Like, this is beautiful. You can take that shadow aspect and turn it into something really beautiful. But it's going to take courage in order to do that. And we've got strength on the bottom of the deck here. What's underneath it? 8 of Cups, walking towards your happiness. Ace of Wands, inspiration. 10 of Cups, come on. You just have to get the courage and allow yourself to move forward, to let go of that you had no control, and that things are very different now than they were then. Okay? So that is your reading for today, beautiful soul. It ended up to be a long reading. I didn't expect it, but it is what it is. I'm not going to apologize for the messages that Spirit wants to bring. Somebody obviously needs to hear them, even if there's only 1 or 2 of you that need to hear them. Then I'm very grateful that I get to be able to deliver them along with healing for you. Okay? Awashane kihanahai. Awashane kihanahai. Shishnamai. Shishnamai. Sasan kinahai. Sasan kinahai. Kinahai. Ikane, 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 Vishnai, 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 Taraki Hanahai, Woshanahai, Woshanahai, Woshanahai. All right, beautiful souls. Until next time, remember to let love be your guide.